you know, like we spoke about. And, you know, it's a very difficult thing to explain because, you know, a lot of people like wouldn't understand it, but it happened. You know, he turned into something in front of my eyes. And, you know, people question it and say, was I maybe drugged or something? I mean, I don't know. But the thing is, I do know that I've like experimented with drugs years later, and I never ever saw anyone turn into anything ever. You know, I obviously don't do drugs, but you know, from the times when I slipped up and did them as a you know, young person being stupid, but I wasn't doing any drugs there. We weren't allowed to do drugs. We weren't allowed, you know. I mean, I'd never touched drugs. I'd actually never done a drug when I saw that. You know, I'd maybe smoked a joint. Well, I definitely had smoked a joint, but I'd never ever touched any drug by that point in my life. And I think if I'd been drugged, I would have actually been aware of it because I would have felt weird. But, you know, another weird thing is I've seen like on the one documentary that Juliette Bryant made, I saw myself walking in the background and it almost creeped me out because it almost looks like I'm sort of floating. Because it's like, you know, the thing is with hypnosis and cults, what I'm starting to realize is this was more like a sort of culty thing. Yeah. Where he was trying to get hold of people. And I think that's why a lot of people won't come forward because a lot of people might have been benefiting. It was a sort of, it was a place where you didn't come out feeling normal, you know, to be after being around them. And I can't really explain it because, you know, I don't have the intelligence or the background, you know, but, you know, there's some very, very clever people out there who understand things like this that would be able to understand like what was going on. But it was just very, very frightening being around them. And I don't think I was drugged. You know, when I saw him shift, I saw that. And I mean, I don't know if I was drugged, but I did see him turn into something. And it was very much there. And it was very frightening. You know, it sort of shook my whole, like, perception of reality and everything. And it's something I couldn't even speak about at the time because I couldn't tell my mum more about what had happened there. And it's just something I talk about, but it's something that I very much saw.